Today we'll be installing the Puget 2x lever, which is compatible with front derailleur shifters. First you'll be placing the new lever clamp around the handlebar and hand tightening so it stays in place during install. There's no need to tighten all the way, as you'll be making position adjustments later. If installing a new cable, feed it through the housing starting at the dropper post side of the housing. Feed the inner cable through the end cap and firmly seat the end cap onto the housing. Next you'll be assembling the barrel nut. Please note that these can arrive as two separate parts, or sometimes the pinch bolt is already installed into the barrel nut. Thread the small pinch bolt into the barrel nut, but not so much that it blocks the hole. Using your finger, position the metal plate so that the barrel nut can slide through the hole in the lever. The metal plate is intended to guide the cable as you press the lever. Rotate the barrel nut so you can see the hole through the cable channel. You will be feeding the inner cable through this hole in a few steps. Slide the cable through the noodle and seat the cable end into the barrel adjuster. The small end of the noodle feeds into the lever body. Feed the inner cable through the hole in the barrel nut until the housing is firmly seated into the barrel adjuster. Adjust the placement of the lever to your liking and tighten into place. Using a torque wrench, tighten the clamp bolt to 2 Nm. Make sure not to over-torque the clamp, as this can damage the handlebar, which could result in personal injury or even death. Holding the cable and lever taut, use a 2 mm Allen wrench to tighten the pinch bolt until it squeezes the cable. At the same time, you'll want to use a 3 mm Allen on the other side of the barrel nut to hold it in place as you tighten the pinch bolt. Check to make sure the lever is firmly in place and that there are no loose parts. If there is play in the lever, twist the barrel adjuster to remove the slack in the cable, but not so much that the post is actuated. Trim the cable behind the thumb pad of the lever with cable cutters to avoid fraying the cable. Place a cable cap over the end of the cable and crimp it with pliers. Lastly, place the end of the cable behind the cable holder on the back of the lever. At this point, you are now officially ready to go ride.